guys, it's Sarah and I'm here with a tag video today. I saw this on Books and Lala's channel, who's one of my favorite booktubers. If you have not checked her out, please do. Her videos are really awesome. But she just did a library lovers tag, and I will link the original down below. I don't remember the name of the channel that originally did it, but I will leave a link down below. I'll go find it. But there's a few questions talking about libraries, and I thought that was really cool because I really feel that libraries are underutilized, and it's a really great resource for people who maybe can't afford to go and buy 15 books a month. Personally, I don't buy full price 15 books a month because I can't afford that. We don't have the means to buy full price. I can't go to Barnes & Noble and buy like 15 books a month. I can't do that. So when I do buy books, they're majorly discounted. And the library is a really great resource for people who want to read all these new releases and to read all these books, but don't necessarily have the means to purchase all of them. So I love the library, and the library is actually something that's been on my mind quite a bit lately and something that I'm going to be utilizing more in 2017, but more on that later. So there are 7 questions, so I'm going to go ahead and answer them for you. Question 1 is, how often do you visit your local library? And I don't go that often. I wish I did. I always want to, and every time I pass it, I'm like, oh, the library, but I have so many books on my shelf and I have so many books on my Kindle, so I don't go all that often, but I always want to. So I pass it and I'm like, oh, as of right now, I probably go maybe once like every 2 or 3 months and get some books. But the girls love the library as well, so I want to start going more for them too and letting them get some books, especially Kaylin. She loves reading. She does have a bookshelf full of books, but it's a good way for her to maybe try out some things she's not sure about and see if she likes them. But yeah, so not enough, but I would like to go more. Question number 2 has 2 parts. The first part is, what type of checkouter are you? Do you check out way more books than you know you can read within the time period, or you check out only the amount that you can realistically read before they're due back? And I think I'm a little bit of both. Usually I will get like just a few. I won't, get like 20 books checked out at the library at one time, because I won't be able to read that within the time period that they're due, and I would have to renew them and renew them and renew them. Or if someone else puts a hold on them, the way that our library system works, if anyone puts a hold on a book while you have it checked out, you cannot renew it at all. So I try to stick to what I can realistically read and be able to turn them back in either on time or maybe only renew it one time. But sometimes I've gone and come home and gone, there's no way I'm going to read all these this month. But I still try. And the second part is, how many books do you check out of your library each month? And since I don't do it every month, I think my normal would probably be 3 or 4 at the most. Question 3 is, how old were you when you got your first library card? And I don't remember. I'm pretty sure I was in elementary school, and it was probably more of a Air Force Base thing because I am an Air Force brat. So we lived overseas quite a bit, and just to be able to have a library card over there, your parent had to have an ID. But I think that is when I really did first start going to the library, is when we were living overseas and we just went to the library on base. 4 is, do you go to the library looking for a particular book, or do you just go and browse and pick up whatever interests you at that time? And I would normally go in knowing what I'm looking for. Many times I will do my research before I go so that I don't go and then it's not there and then I'm disappointed. But something for 2017, I want to start actually going and just browsing and just seeing what's there, seeing what I'm interested in. Maybe I'll pick up something that wasn't on my radar right away, but it's there, so I pick it up. So I want to get more into the browsing part of it rather than just knowing what I'm looking for and going and getting it. Just kind of spending more time and just looking around. Question 5 is, do you only check out books from your library, or do you also use it for DVDs, audiobooks, things like that? I do audiobooks from my library as well, and you can do that all on the Overdrive app, which I use on my phone. But yeah, my local library does have that option, so I do that a lot. But that's the only other thing. Other than that, it's just books. Question number 6 is, from what section of your library do you check out books the most? So do you look for fiction, nonfiction, young adult, middle grade, etc.? And for me, I think I probably check out from the young adult section most, because that is a very popular genre and a lot of the books that I'm interested come from that genre. But I have checked out adult fiction as well, especially like Gillian Flynn and Francine Rivers and things like that. I'll grab those from the adult section. So mostly YA, but also adult fiction is probably a very close second. And question 7 is, what is your favorite part and least favorite part of the library? So my favorite part of the library is just the selection. Our library has a pretty good selection of books and new releases. I usually have to wait a couple weeks for new releases to get there, but they do show up pretty quickly. So I think our selection at our library is pretty good. My least favorite part is probably the time limits. And I understand other people want to read the books too. I just have a hard time sometimes getting everything read in that short period of time. I almost feel like the more books you check out, the longer you should have to read them. I kind of wish it was like that, but not so much. All right, guys, that's it for this tag. I'm going to tag anyone who utilizes their local library on a regular basis. So if you do that and you make booktube videos, go ahead and do this tag and consider me tagging you. I would love to hear answers for those as well. And if you do a video, please let me know. And yeah, just let me know. Don't leave me a link, because a lot of times it'll spam it. It'll spam your comment if you leave a link in it. But if you do one, let me know and I will head over to your channel and check it out. All right, I hope you guys enjoyed that. I'll see you again soon. Bye.